Hi everyone, this is Rachel, and I'm not here with a process video, obviously. I decided to do a layout share from National Scrapbooking Day and just a little scrapbook chat as I go along. So I thought I would show you the layouts I got done for National Scrapbooking Day, which is actually, I treat as a weekend because this weekend, this past weekend for National Scrapbook Day, I was actually busy most of the day, so I couldn't really scrapbook at all. So this is this is the last layout I did, I think. Yeah, this is the last layout I did. It actually uses, oh, that needs to glue down. Okay, well, I'll glue that down later. I'll use a pop dot on it. Sorry, I get distracted. It uses an old Echo Park paper called Splendid Sprinkles. I think that's what it's called, the papers. And then the die cuts and the frame are from the Maggie Holmes confetti collection. And I just used, I have this, actually I never put it away yet. I'm in the middle of doing two things at once, cleaning up from National Scrapbooking Day, and I did a lot, so I made a huge mess. And then I'm going to a scrapbooking retreat on the 18th or 17th of May, whatever Thursday is. And so I decided to pack and clean at the same time, which is a horrible idea. Don't do it. It's not good. So I have this really old punch from Creative Memories that I got way back in the day when I first started scrapbooking. Actually, I didn't start with Creative Memories. I started, a friend of mine made a scrapbook, and I went, you can take paper and make photos and make a book? Ha, sign me up, please. So she only ever made that one album for her wedding, and I've made, ridiculous amounts of scrapbooks. So I took this and I used the 1 1/4 inch square, and I just cut squares, and then I used, these are the 3x4 journaling cards that are from that, and then the die cut pack and the frame, and then the Heidi Swapp Gold Mist. And called it a day. Alright, and then I did this one using RSVP from Basic Gray, couldn't remember that. And this is a part of a challenge to use up some packages, so I use these wooden buttons with the epoxy stickers over them. These are from Freckled Fawn, and this is actually from Freckled Fawn as well. And then another thing was to make a card from the leftovers of your layout. So this is the card I made. Very simple card. It was very cute. So these are all, this is from the Basic Gray sticker sheet. This is from the Heidi Swapp. The ones that they're on clearance at Michael's right now, just in case you're wondering. They're like $2.50, something like that. And then a doily that I just cut to use, and that's from Doodlebug Design. Okay, and then I belong to a message board, and they have challenges, and there are tons of message boards out there, and one of the challenges was to make simple cards using one stamp set, and I had just gotten an order from Stampin' Up! With another thank you, and then this was the free one from the celebration. I don't remember what it's called. Something about cake. I remember that. And then I just used some enamel dots. And then this is actually, I'd gone to a crop a while back, and they had a Big Shot there, and they had all their dies. And so I just took any scraps of paper I had, like leftovers of 6x6 paper pads or stuff. I just took it over there, and I cut out different shapes in their Big Shot with their dies. So these were really quick. And then this is another layout I made called the Morning Drop-Off. And I used my Glitz Design roller stamp, which looks horrible, but works. And I just kind of rolled it, and I used my Hero Arts Unicorn White pigment ink. And then these stickers are all from the new Bella Boulevard, I think it's called Color Chaos line. I didn't buy any of the line. I just bought the sticker packs. There's a full 12 by 12 stickers and then like a skinny long one. And so I just wanted the stickers. I didn't really want the line. And then the puffy stickers are from Evilicious. I like this one. It's very simple, but I like it. And then this is one using the Cartabella Warm and Cozy line. And I use the texture paste. Now, I'm going to show you, this is what I like about the texture paste. If you use like regular embossing paste, it gets really stiff, but the texture paste like stays pretty bendy. So that's really nice. And then this is the thickers called Imprint. And then these are the Evilicious puffy stickers. They're actually navy, but they really look like a gray, I'll be totally honest, to me. And then this is from the Confetti line by Maggie Holmes. And the Studio Calico wood veneer. And then this is L Studio wood veneer. And this is just from, they have a sheet that cut apart with all these words, so I just cut a bunch of them out and did a frame there, or line of frame. And that's pretty much, it was a very simple one. It just looks, you know, complicated because I used the diagonal stripe. And then here is another layout I did. I did the 10 layouts. If you are a part of the Victoria Marie Facebook group, that was a challenge for scrapbooking, National Scrapbooking Day weekend, was to do 10 layouts. And I did do 10 layouts in 3 cards. So I was pretty proud of myself, especially since I could not scrapbook really at all. I did the majority of one layout on Saturday, and I'll show you that one. It's a very simple one. So this is using Teresa Collins' 9 & Company, and this is one of those lines that I loved it online, and then when I got it, I definitely did not like it as much as I liked it online. And that's usually what happens. I actually have I'll show you another case of the opposite. Usually it happens the opposite. I'll kind of go, meh, online, and then when I see it in someone's video or I see it at a store, sorry, my dog has decided to play. If you hear that, I apologize. This one, I loved it online, and I got it and I went, meh, no, not really. So these stickers are from Chickenity, and everything else is from 9 & Company except for the thickers. This is the Dear Lizzie ones, and then these are, I think they're Amy Tan ones, but I'm not sure. And then this is from Close Knit, which I think, is that crepe paper? I'm pretty sure it's crepe paper. And the majority of this is crepe paper. Sorry, if you hear that, that's a ferret. I apologize. Woke up. So this is one where I bought a ton of Close Knit papers, but I didn't buy any of the embellishments. I bought this right when I came back to scrapbooking. I've mentioned before, and I hate being the woman who always talks about it, but about 4 years ago, I had cancer. So I stopped scrapbooking for about 3 years. First because physically I couldn't do it, and then emotionally and physically I just wasn't up for it. So I took a long break and I came back, and this is one of the first lines I bought when I came back, and I just bought way too much of it. And when you step away from a hobby and then you step back, you kind of forget how to shop for it. I know that sounds silly, but you do. You forget, I don't need 7 papers and no embellishments. I need a good mix. And so, these are from the new Chamel line, or one of these, this is from the new Chamel line, this is from Freckled Fawn. These are L Studio, and I should probably explain, my niece's school in 8th grade, they do what's called a coach project about the Underground Railroad, and everyone does a project. She did this really cool journal by, as if it was written by Nat Turner, who's a slave who died early. Well, yeah, he died. And, but he was a part of the rebellion, and so they dress up in costume and they go around to different classrooms and they have to answer questions about the Underground Railroad time period, and if they get it right, they get to move closer to North, and if they get it wrong, they have to go back a step. So she made it all the way to north, actually pretty quickly, which is why she was able to come out. And one of the projects you could do was to make costumes for everyone. Like, she did not make this costume for herself. She wrote the journal. But one of the children, their project was, I think they had to make 8 to 10 costumes. So that was what she did. So these are from the Heidi Swap, as I mentioned before, the ones that were on clearance, as is this. And then, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little bit of vellum back here. And then this was like, I had one sticker left on this. This is from October Afternoon Daily Flash. I had one sticker left, and I'm like, oh good, it's brown. It goes on here. So that was pretty much it. And then this is from Amy Tan, I think from the Stitch collection. It's the ones that come on the roll. I took them all out of the roll. Actually, I've got them right here. I took them all out of the roll and broke them up because otherwise I'm never going to use them. So I'm putting them under my mat just to keep them flat because they were on the roll. They tend to curl up. And then this is another one I did, and we were supposed to, for this one, use a lot of craft. So I used this. This is from Allison Craft for Webster's Pages, and then these are Studio Calico wood veneer, and then these are from Crate Paper, the new line, what's it called? Journey? Yeah, Journey. And this is American Craft Thicker, obviously. I hate this K. I really do. It looks like I chopped the top off of my R, and I, like, tried to, you know, when you do your own thing. But it's not. It's the K that came in the pack, and this is another of the October Afternoon stickers, and then this is from L Studio. This is a very simple one. Oh, and this is from Maggie Holmes Confetti. No. Yes. Sorry. I have the frames from both Open Book and Confetti, and I keep getting them confused because they look very similar. So anyways, it's from either Open Book or Confetti. I think it's from Open Book, now that I think about it. Okay. Moving on. So this is the one layout I did mostly on Saturday. I did finish up a bit of it on Sunday. This is from the new Chamel line called True Stories. This is one of those ones where I bought like 3 papers. I bought the buttons, the enamel dots, and the little sticker pack, and that's it. I love this paper. It is so gorgeous. This is the one side, and the other side has coffee cups on it. Hello. But I actually went back on the day. Like, I ordered it, and I got it on Friday, my order. And then I went back and bought, like, 4 more papers from this line. Because I was just like, well, we're going to need more of this now, aren't we? So this is all from the True Stories. My title is True Blue. The only thing that's not is this is a cutout from an old Studio Calico. Sorry, it's my dog. Old Studio Calico thing. And then these are from Evilicious. Everything else, oh, I'm sorry. And then it's just a random doily. I don't know where it's from, to tell you the truth. And I just love this. Really, really do. And this is actually the branding strip from this paper. I just cut it off because this was showing on this side here, the coffee cup side. So I just cut it off and then glued it on. And like I said, I did this on Saturday, but as you can see, it's an incredibly simple layout. I mean, it's just the paper, and then I took another block of paper. I did fussy cut out camera. I actually fussy cut out 3 of them, but I only used the one. So I just have that there. You know, so obviously a very simple layout. I didn't even put any mist or anything on it. But I just absolutely adore it. Oh, those papers are awesome. She does such a good job. And then I have 2 more layouts. This is one I did also using the Close Knit by Crate Paper. And this is the night before Thanksgiving. My roommate, my housemate, she has Thanksgiving here with her family, and I go to my aunt and uncle's house. And the night before Thanksgiving, she started like flipping out a little bit, going, "Oh my gosh, I don't have a centerpiece for the table. I forgot." And usually she goes and gets flowers, but she forgot to pick them up. So I'm like, "It's okay, it's okay. I will run to Target and I will find you something." So I found these birds, and then I just bought a thing of potpourri. We have the bowl was already ours. And then these candles were already ours. So I just put them together on the centerpiece, and she's like, "Oh, it's so pretty. Thank you so much." So it's that, and then this is the Doodlebug vellum, and then this is a cut apart from the close knit, and then these two were actually cut aparts as well, so I just cut them apart. And then they're wood grain. I'll bring it up close. I don't know if you can tell they're wood grain, but they're shiny, so they're not matte. And then both this and this is also from close knit. And this is actually just a very tiny piece of paper I cut in half and put at the top and the bottom. I think it's actually the other side of this. So it's basically that much paper. But I just cut it in part so it looks like that. And then once again, the October afternoon stickers. And then the Thanksgiving is done in, that's the L Studio in Craft. And then this is the puffy ones from, oh my goodness, I'm going to... Freckle Fawn. Sorry, they're from Freckle Fawn. And then I use some mist, and this is bronzer from Studio Calico, Mr. Huey's. And then I just added these little stickers from Studio Calico. And I kept the embellishments to a minimum because I used such a busy background paper. But I thought it looked cute with because we had the lace tablecloth on the table, that I thought having the lace pattern paper would work well. Okay, and I've got one more. And then I just have another little thing to show you. So this is not your bed. You can't tell from here, but this is actually a giant crate for the dog. And the ferrets like to curl up here together and do it. So I've got some Heidi Swap Gold. Oh no, this is not Heidi Swap Gold. Sorry, this is Prima Color Bloom Tea Stain. And for some reason it's shiny, which I didn't know when I bought it, but I didn't, mind it. And then this is using October Afternoon Public Library. I actually only bought this one sheet of paper twice. I didn't buy it twice accidentally. I bought two pieces of this one piece of paper. I just really, really loved this. And then this blue polka dot is the back side of that. So all I have left is one more of this, but it's just half a sheet. But I made sure to cut it from the top part so I'd have this. This is from the tidbits of that line. This is from some random thing I have. I have no idea where it came from. The wood veneer is Studio Calico. The button is from Freckled Fawn. That's also from the tidbits line. And then these are all the border stickers from the October Afternoon line. It's so cute. And what I'm talking about is every time I see them in here, I always think, if you ever saw the movie Turner and Hooch, when Tom Hanks would take the dog around and go, "This is not your room. This is my room." And then he brings him to the closet and he's like, "This is your room." So one last thing to show you. I went to a demo at my local scrapbook store, the Inspiration Station, and that's in Stafford, Connecticut. I don't know. It's up near Massachusetts in Connecticut. So, and we got to play with the new Dilutions paint by Dina Wakley, I think. Is it Dina Wakley or Diane Reevely? I don't know. I get them confused. I will be totally honest. Just their names, not like if I see, oh, Diane Reevely. Okay. So it's really, really cool. This is all, by the time everyone left, this is all that was left. I ordered a couple more, but this is all that was available to purchase by the time I was done, because I came a little late. But you start off with a brayer and you kind of roll the color on, and then I took a stencil and I stenciled on the mosaic-y pieces, and then you take a mask or a stencil, depending on what you want. I used a mask of a heart, and I kind of did it off-kilter, and then you take the black paint, and you use, if you've seen any of the things, you see that she uses the, they're right here, because like I said, I'm packing, so I have everything right out. So you use these, and you dip it in the cap, and then you don't want to use a lot of paint, and then I kind of just brushed it out to create a line, and then when I got home I used my white pen to just outline the line. It was very cute, and I'm going to use this on a page sometime. I just have to use it on a page where I use bright colors. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this. I will be back again Saturday with a regular process video. If you have any questions at all, or if you want to comment on anything at all, just let me know. Leave a comment, and I will definitely answer you. Thank you guys so much. I hope you had a great National Scrapbooking Day, and I will see you soon. Bye! And of course, I just dropped something.